What's up, everybody? What's going on?
Hey, fellas.
Welcome back to Pardon the Ignorance podcast. This week, Dave and I are joined by Chris.
How's it going?
What's going on, man?
Not much.
Real name Chris, fake name Christoph.
I thought it was the other way around.
Yeah, it could be.
Still up for discussion.
He does owe the government money, so let's not put him out there like that.
And he looks eingedeutscht as fuck. So, this week, I think we're just gonna spitball, man. Just shoot from the cuff. We got a few topics that we want to talk about. So we'll see what happens.
Yeah, I mean, we'll see what happens. You're absolutely right.
Yeah, definitely. I don't know, you listeners will notice this week we have a new song. It's no longer Hypnotize.
No, we decided to switch it up, go with something a little more different. You know,
Yeah.
sometimes change is good, sometimes not. Chris can vouch for that about his current surgery. How are things going, Chris?
Better.
How does it feel to be on the other side of the fence?
His he's still a little more of an Audi.
Yeah. Can you eat solid food yet, dude?
Not completely.
Okay. So
well, I bet you, but those dollars in your pocket are good though.
Can you open your mouth wider now? I know that sometimes happens when you get rid of your wisdom.
Not really.
Oh man, I bet those Chinese men
Right
love
there.
your ass.
Fuck you.
And that is what I was aiming for, because that goes right into our theme song. So we start our theme song, and right now it's plain Jane, right? It's just a normal intro. Bobby, could you play it again?
Yes, I can. Hold up, I gotta open up. Yes, so here we go.
All right, cut it, man. What I want to say to that is, just so everybody could hear it again, so now they know it's new. We're gonna make a few changes to that, aren't we, Bobby? Not done yet.
Yeah. No.
I'll wait till you finish drinking. And what are those changes going to be?
I produced that song today. I woke up early, so I had some time. I want to fuck around with it. I'm trying to move over to us, like this being just produced and everything. Like it's all
Us.
There's no outside shit.
Yeah.
So what I actually want to do, we want to have like actual, we want to take snippets of like funny clips and stuff like that from past podcasts and stuff like that, but like real moments. I don't want to manufacture really anything except for one thing, but the rest of it, I want it to be as real as we can get it. And I think it'd be cool to like just have like little snippets, and I just edit it all together in with that sound and just let us flow right into the next episode.
What I've done for you, you see this handy pen?
Yes, sir.
I just wrote down the time snippet that Chris just said exactly what I wanted him to say.
Perfect.
Fuck you guys. Yeah, just some things that are commonly said on the show, like Bobby saying boy to any time we have any racial issues. He says boy for some reason. Nobody knows why, but it's part of the show. Or maybe we put, I don't know, something else in there, something that I say all the time. I don't know. You guys tell me what the fuck I do all the time. Put that.
It is what it is.
It is what it is. That's that's going to be in there. It's just be some funny stuff that we put in there, just so it's, Bobby's right, so it's our shit. We don't want to borrow anybody else's stuff. We want it to be our stuff. And yeah, man, cheers.
I kind of want to also I want to edit it all together, so it's kind of like each snippet kind of flows into the other one in like a funny way. Right. So
if we're ever allowed out again past 8 o'clock and anybody ever finds the time, we can sit down together and really work that out, Bobby. I think
exactly
asking Chris to do it is a little bit much, but unless he wants to come up here, that's fine.
Like a funny cadence to it would be like me saying boy, Chris saying fuck you guys, and Dave just going, it is what it is. You know what I mean? Like that'd be a sweet cadence. It flows together.
we only have to
fucking
figure out what
money
we
in
can,
the bank.
what we could put from Harry in there, because Harry is a member of the squad. Normally he's on the fourth
Yes,
squad.
definitely.
Mhm.
Harry, it will definitely be in. Ooh,
Uh,
shots fired at U.S. Capitol Brigade. Suspect is in custody. Sorry. I gotta.
Wait, what?
I still gotta stop reading shit on my phone as it pops up. Huh?
yeah. Yeah. So, all right.
Okay.
I was hoping you'd read it. I swear I was hoping you'd read it.
Okay, do it again. I'll read it.
I just,
So
for those
I
who
don't
can't
know if you
see
guys
or
will-
hear it, you don't see it when it comes up.
oh,
But,
that sucks. Okay.
it does. Because I just wrote him anal because I was hoping he would just say it. Just, I don't know.
Anal.
It's funny.
My butthole itches.
Hmm.
Weird. Chris, that's I don't know, man. That's cool. You
It
do you,
actually-
boo-boo.
It just reminded me of the anchor man where he's like, "Go fuck yourself, San Diego."
Yeah, because he will literally read anything on the teleprompter.
So what's
That's
new for you
awesome.
guys? What's new for you guys this week?
Oh man, I just didn't do a whole lot on the bathroom. I came home. By the time I put in a lot of hours. Actually, no, I take that back. Monday, I left work like 2.5 hours early. I went to Apple in Frankfurt,
The fuck are you doing down there?
picked up something.
Oh, you bought something new.
Yep.
Nice. New
Yep.
phone?
Watch.
Ah, God, just. All right. Cool.
Love it, man. I ain't gonna lie. It's
Uh,
it's worth every fucking cent so far.
I apologize for asking because I did not want to know that. Now, cutesy Bobby has an Apple Watch. Cute.
That's fine.
What? Like, what are you using it for? Like, is there a main reason you got it, or?
I've had a Fitbit for like 5 years.
Okay.
But it just wasn't meeting my needs. Like I got it, and like even like 2 months into it, I was like, motherfucker, I regretted it.
Yeah, but what are you using it function for? Like, so you can read from your phone or from your messages? from
No,
your
I'm
phone?
using it. I'm still using it as like you would if Fitbits, like can keep track of my activity and everything.
Okay.
But what's nice now is I have all the functions on my phone without being on my phone. So notifications and a lot of shit, like my job is very time sensitive. So I can just, my schedule is right here on my wrist all day, because usually I get to work, my phone comes out of my pocket and goes in my drawer and I shut my door. So, and then it will be like a couple hours later and I go, oh shit, let's look at the phone. Now I don't have to worry about that. I have everything here, and just because I like gadgets, man. Like if you haven't noticed, like I like technical shit. If you haven't noticed.
Yeah. Did you get the newest one? Did you get a?
Yep, newest one.
Okay. That's Apple Watch.
6.
Of course. Of course.
Yep.
Fucking hell. All right. So if it serves a purpose and you're not just doing it to be cutesy, that's cool, man.
No,
Even if
that's
you are,
not
who
it.
the fuck? Who the fuck
Then
am I,
again, man, I
Enjoy
ain't gonna
life.
lie either. I got the band that comes with it.
Mhm.
And then on Amazon, I ordered like 10 different different ones, like all different kinds. Like I got like a nice metal one. I got different ones. I got ones that are like, you know, like what an OtterBox is.
Yeah.
It's like that, but for the watch. I could beat the fuck out of that thing and nothing will happen to it. So I wear that a lot when I go skateboarding with the kids. It's fun.
Cool, man. All right. So, Chris, what's up with you? I don't know what to say
Finally
about
went back
you.
to work.
Like I didn't think that's why you were going to Frankfurt. I didn't even ask you. You told me the other day you were going to Frankfurt, and I was like, oh, you must be down there doing some important shit for whatever. But my man was down there getting an Apple Watch.
Yeah.
Did you?
It was important.
I was gonna ask you a few questions. I was gonna write you some WhatsApps, and I was like, oh, he's down there he's in Frankfurt, probably doing some important shit. Or I was gonna call you, and I didn't. Now I realized I could have just saved myself some typing time.
Yeah.
But good for you, man. I thought about getting one. I'm not gonna fuck with you, man. I thought about getting one too. It seems handy.
Yeah, it
But,
really is. I like it. Like the because everything in my house is Apple. Our computers, our fucking phones, iPads, everything. I'm an Apple person.
Me too.
So the functionality of it, like all the other shit, like I don't have to unlock anything. As long as I have my Apple Watch on, it's connected to me, like the code's open and it's connected to my iPhone. I open my MacBook Pro, boom. I don't have to put in shit. It's automatically there where I need it to be.
Yeah, but is that a good idea for you? You don't want your wife finding your porn stash, right?
I don't. There's. What do you mean?
Incognito mode.
You don't want her to see everything, do you, Bobby?
I don't use my MacBook Pro that the family uses for fucking porn.
I disagree. I don't believe
I
it.
do not.
I
That's
have
why-
a hard time.
That's why I have the
Picture.
phone that I'm talking to you guys on now and this other phone. That's what that shit's for. Nobody has access to that. Only this face and these thumbs.
All right, well, that's cool, man. I don't know what to say about that, but that's fine. That's fine.
Yeah.
So, Chris, what are you up to? What's new?
Back at work. Wish I wasn't. Dealing with idiots again. It's fun. That was my week.
So can you tell us where the note went behind you, man?
It is over here.
What does it say?
What does it say? That's disappointing, man. I actually thought we were friends, but now I'm really
Yeah.
thinking that.
I'm
Yeah, it was
really
just a letter.
questioning our friendship, man.
Is it
Just
a letter?
to my wife on our anniversary.
Oh,
Okay.
read it, man. Show us your heartfelt side. Show us
I'm
your
good. Not yet.
See, everybody knows the other side of your guys' marriage. Let's show everybody this side of your marriage.
Yeah. That's terrible. That's terrible. It's truthful, but it's terrible.
Yeah, man. The truth hurts,
Oh God,
but it will redeem you.
it will.
Mhm.
Yeah, just. I mean, is it like, hey, you're the best thing that ever happened to me?
Pretty much.
Thanks for fingering my ass. What does it say, really?
Well, the reach around too with that. PS. That was PS. Thanks for the reach around.
TS.
You are a
Yeah,
rusty.
PS.
You are a rusty trombone.
No,
expert,
you mean
so-
PS, not TS.
I said PS.
Oh, I heard TS. I was gonna say, no, man, we're not talking about your surgery. It's PS. Stop trying to make it all about you.
Yeah. Jeez. We're off to a start tonight.
Yep.
We might. We don't know. We might. We're probably going to be on for another hour or so. We might have Harry sneaking through the bushes eventually. So.
Oh yeah, let's get him in on the back end.
That's Harry in the back end. So.
All right.
That's Harry. So, I mean, let's be honest. It's been kind of a boring week in the world. It's also been kind of a corona-filled bullshit here as well. So we don't need to dive into that. But
That's just you guys.
I got some stories, man.
what's that? Go ahead. Fire away.
So there is actually a news story. I think it made national headlines. It come out of Rocky River, Ohio, which is a western suburb of Cleveland. I actually grew up like around that area. And now they do a lot of Zoom teaching over there. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
And two guys were talking to each other, two teachers after a class. They forgot to end the session. So the school system, they record everything, right?
Right.
And they were talking about another teacher who told the guy, like, send him WhatsApp, like a text message that a girl, one of the, like, in the school, like a student, was sending them beaver pics and saying like how hot she is and shit like that. And this is all being recorded.
Oh my God. So
Like, here's where it gets like a little sketchy, because this guy wasn't there having the conversation. The one dude was like, and they were both, you could tell that they were very distraught about it, but they didn't really do anything. Like at that moment, like you have to tell somebody, right?
right.
Like you have to report that.
Yeah.
As
But do you?
like we're all father, we all have girls, man. Like it's if,
Have you had that
Oh.
have you had that conversation about the internet with your kids? kind of like
Yeah,
if you send any kind of pics on the internet, like
it's there.
it's not always there, but you should trust the other person to get rid of them. Like,
Oh,
you know what I mean?
nobody's
Like,
getting rid of shit. I'm sorry. Like, you sent me tits. Oh yeah, I deleted that shit. No, I didn't. I didn't. I promise you, I didn't. Look at my phone right now. You will find your tits again. Like that's what it is.
I lost my tits. Oh, there they are. Oh,
Yeah.
no, are you guys a serial deleter?
No.
Meaning like, okay, well, when it comes to like WhatsApp and those groups, like I'm a deleter. Like it's a week, I clean my phone out because
Yeah.
No.
I don't.
I
I
don't
need to.
ever. I've never.
Yeah, I think I've got over 10,000 photos on my fucking
Yeah.
phone right now, all from
That's
our
the
group
thing.
and everything.
Well, photos, hold on. Photos I don't have pushed to my normal photo reel. Learned that a long time ago. Bad idea. Gave my phone to the kids once and we were in a bad group. So you know that. Our WhatsApp
Yeah.
group is not for the kiddies. So like I don't push WhatsApp photos to the
No.
normal photo reel. But I do delete. I am a serial deleter when it comes to Messenger, Instagram. People are like, oh, I sent you that a week ago. I'll be like, oh, that shit is gone. That shit's in the ether. Like I just don't like, because I'm weird like that. I don't want, like, if I lost my phone and somebody was a crack into my phone, you know what I mean? Like I don't need them reading all that bullshit that doesn't pertain to them. So I just delete it. That's me.
Yeah.
You don't have to be that way.
No.
Plus, if you don't delete shit on WhatsApp, it will eat up your phone's memory. Like you quickly, like our group was over like 2 gigs at one time. And I was like,
Yeah.
I gotta fucking erase this shit.
I have, what do I have? 256 or 512. I don't know.
Yeah, I got something
Yeah,
huge
that's like
too.
me.
I got 512.
Yeah, I
think.
have a huge amount as well. But I just delete it. It's just what I do. I've always done it. So
Yeah. I don't know. To me, like, I don't know. I've never had the need or the urge. I have a lot of pictures, but like you, I don't have them like what comes from our WhatsApp groups or whatever like that. It stays there. I don't have anything pushed from my camera roll just because like my camera roll, a lot of it is set up through family sharing and stuff like that. So we can send pics, this, that, and the other thing. The other day, I wanted to get a couple pictures off Mila's phone. She's like, yeah, let's go there. She had like 20,000 pics. I was like, what the fuck? I was like, I can't.
I
Like
hope she
that would
got rid of
stress
those.
me out.
I hope she
That
got
was
rid of those
stressing me
pictures.
out.
Yeah, I hope she got rid of those pictures of your beehole. Hope the kids
No.
can't find those.
They're still there. But that's the thing though. Like we don't really let our kids on our phones because they have their own, so they don't want our phones.
They don't need our
But
phones.
like I don't hide. Like if Mila comes in and looks at our WhatsApp group, like she would read like even like some of the awful shit that I send to you guys like privately. Like she would open that up and look at it and go, yeah, okay. Like that would not surprise her at all one bit. So I don't have to.
Yeah, that's how I am too.
Yeah, like she knows what I am.
Yep. My wife understands how fucked up we are too. So
yeah.
Right. Of course. So I just got a message right now that might interest you guys.
Okay.
Apparently the coupons from Burger King are coming out again next week. Happy dude right here.
not a Burger King person.
How
I like Burger King way better than McDonald's.
dare you? Look, if you could create the perfect fast food restaurant here in Europe, it would be. This is a good thing. Are you guys Burger King? Sonic doesn't exist here. You douchebag.
I know.
I said Europe.
Sonic and Wendy's, like combine them bitches.
Yeah, like I told you guys before, I always wanted that pickle slushy that they had from Sonic. Huge dill pickle guy. So I would definitely be down with that. Chris, you a dill pickle guy?
Not nearly as extreme as you are.
Yeah, but
he prefers the cucumber.
Yeah, he does.
No, I'm not
So yeah, so like here in Europe, like obviously we're limited, but like for me, McDonald's fries have always been better than Burger King's. And we have KFC here with fries, and those shits are awful.
Yeah, like KFC. I've had horrible. KFC twice here in Germany. I can't do it. I can't. It's been 10 years since the last time I had it. Fuck that.
You don't need it. The Burger King burgers are always better than McDonald's. McDonald's burgers are shit. So
yeah, I like Burger King way better.
Well, unless you're talking about the classic cheeseburger, because the classic cheeseburger from McDonald's, you could scarf those things in about a minute a burger. Next thing you know, you've eaten 10 of them. You feel like a fat fuck. So that's how Bobby got where he was, chubby Bobby. You said you lost some weight, Bobby?
Yeah.
Yeah, what have you been doing?
Weight Watchers and just exercising. I really changed like how I do shit. Like not even like Weight Watchers has helped me open up to like different kinds of things of what I was eating. I'm not stuck just eating like the same 3 things like every fucking day. But the main thing for me is I've cut most of the artificial sugar and everything out of my diet completely. Like I don't do anything. There's maybe like one day a week I'll have like a beer and a Coke Zero. That's it. The rest of the shit is just fucking water.
Dude, I haven't had Coke since December.
Wow.
Like and it's tough because I love me some Coca-Cola. Yeah, exactly. I do. So I've kicked that out, and then I've kicked a bunch of other things out.
Yeah, but
I'm not a-
you got that German Coke though, Bobby.
This is the Coke Zero, yeah.
Which one you got, Chris?
The American one.
Yep.
Diabetes in a can.
Fuck it.
Fuck it, right? Yeah, YOLO.
Like I want to like. I
Are the
keep
kids-
telling Mila all the time. Like she asked me the other day. Like I don't. She wasn't joking. She's like, "Hey man, let's do shrooms." I'm like, "Okay." Because she wants to like do just like a little bit once. So like because she's into that whole like inner peace and connecting and stuff like that. And like mushrooms really helps you do that. Like you get on some crazy deep shit. I was like, fuck yeah, dude. I was like, we'll just do a whole bunch of like, we'll take some Coke, turn it into original Coke, just put a whole bunch of cocaine in it, eat some shrooms. Let's do this shit. And she's like, no. Teasing ass
like,
bitch.
I don't think I trust myself to go on mushrooms. I don't want to go down that path. I'm afraid I go on a bad trip, and what's happened to me in the last couple of years, I don't want to go on that trip.
No, you just have to be careful
Yeah.
who you're with. Like you
Yeah.
can't do if there's anybody that is ever negative, that go home. We're not doing this with you. I love you, but fuck off.
And I don't
tonight.
trust. I wouldn't do it, Chris. I don't trust him enough to not try to touch my beehole. So
What
like,
the fuck?
try to tickle his whiskers on my back door. I don't want that.
I don't do drugs anyway.
As he just wiped 50 euros from his nose.
I don't believe you. But it is what it is, isn't it?
It is
For-
what it
for-
is.
For certain listeners on here, I don't do drugs.
The answer is
Prove me
no.
wrong.
The
Yeah,
answer
the
is
answer is the U.S. military.
yeah. Hey, did you ever pay back that money you owe, Chris?
What?
The money you owe the government. Did you pay it back?
They always owe me.
No, they don't. You're cheating on your taxes.
Have you guys gotten your stimulus yet?
Fuck you,
The
Bobby.
1400, not yet.
Me either. 1,400. You should get more than that, Chris.
No, we already got the 600.
Yeah, individual, but Chris should get more than that because, and you should too, Bobby.
Yeah,
You get it per person.
per person.
Yeah, exactly. Chris,
And
aren't you
they're
getting
talking
talking about what? What are they talking
I'm
about?
talking about the one that just got approved and just rolled out like a few
I
weeks
am
ago.
too,
That's
but I'm saying
Yeah,
Chris
that's the
should get more
1400
than
one.
just 1,400. You said,
Yeah,
did you get your
I get it for me
1,400?
and my daughter.
That's what I thought. Yeah, okay. That's what I meant.
1,400 per person.
Right.
And they're talking about another one that's supposed to be in the works too.
There's a huge tax credit apparently for this year for
Mhm.
kids.
Yeah, but you're gonna have to wait either till next year's taxes, or like I guess you might be able to do it later.
No,
on
if
the
you
year.
file when you file this year, when you file for 2020 this year, you get it.
I just did, and I just
Yeah, I
filed.
didn't get that either.
I just filed for 2017, 18, 19, and 20, and it just got approved. I just checked online; it got approved. But for some reason, when I put my information in to get the stimulus, it doesn't come up. So I'm guessing that's because I've been delinquent on doing my last 4
Yeah.
years' taxes.
Yep.
So eventually that'll catch up, and I'll get my monies.
Nice.
I'll get my pesos. It's going to be a good year. I
Yeah.
ain't gonna lie. It's going to be a good year.
Oh, dude, it
You know
was
the
great
plus
for us.
about
And I owe Bobby for that, for telling me about him doing that. Thank you, Bobby. And I passed on the information to other folks who have done it as well, including our buddy
It's-
Chris.
It's worth like, dude. I
It's
don't.
worth it.
You
It's
go
so
to
worth
like
it.
some other
Yep.
places. Like there was one other place. Like they wanted. I think it was like 900 euro, like 900 to 1200 euro per year. And I
Yeah.
was like, you can fuck right off. I don't pay. I was like, I don't have to fucking pay anything. Why would I pay you that much? Fuck off.
Yeah. Yeah.
The only reason why is because I had an uncle that had his own firm, but he retired, and the person who was supposed to do it just. I felt like he was fucking me. Like he wasn't doing what he needed to do.
Right.
And I'm glad that we did, because then the IRS sent us a letter and they're like, hey, man, we kind of fucked up with like these years. We got to make it right. And we just kept getting checks. And I'm like, hell yeah, this is amazing. And then we got the stimulus. I just got a letter like a week ago. Our checks for me, Mila, and the kids got sent out on the 26th. So we should get them, because I don't have an American account, or else we would already had it.
Me either.
Ah.
And I didn't buy Post. I don't have an American account because I don't want to have that. I had an American account and like I just closed it. I'm like, I don't want that hanging out there.
Yeah.
I don't need it. So they're supposed to have sent my check out today. So I don't know how
Nice.
long it takes to get here. I don't know
It
how long
take
this-
with a mail backup right now. You can plan in 2 to 3 weeks.
I don't
But
care.
you have to. It's easy. Like I don't know what bank you have.
Postbank.
Okay, I have Volksbank.
Yeah, I already
you just
talked to them
go
about
there?
it. Right on.
Deposit it, and it's all good.
Yeah, and I expect so. I should be getting the 3 years because you have to send those with wet signatures. You can't just do it over electronic. So you had to mail it to them for the last 3 years. Also, they submitted all my what's that FBAR stuff is what I really cared about.
Yep.
So that way I'm good through 2014. I'm clean now. I don't have to worry about anything. You know how that is. You don't want any fucking those letters in the mail. I don't want that shit. So like, you know, and I don't have any US income, so it's all German stuff, and I've already paid my taxes on that. So it's
Right.
all
I
good.
forget what form it is, but we had to fill it out. If you have, it doesn't matter if it's for a day or a year, like whatever. If it's even if it hits your account and you have a balance over 10,000 euro, you have to fill out the special form.
Yeah.
And I forget it costs like I forget what it costs like extra with this company that I told you about.
Yeah. Yeah.
But
I
it's
had to-
fucking worth it, man. It is worth
I
it.
had to do it. I had to do it for 2015 because I had an account that was carrying almost 20 grand in it. And I had to, the weird thing is you have to go back in time. And luckily, like I keep all that shit in a binder, like a fucking weird bookkeeper. And I fucking went back and those exact dates you have to fill out exactly when you held that balance. And
Exactly.
you know, it's designed. I get why they did it. It's designed to catch people who have these huge amounts of money who never pay taxes. But it seems like we're the people who have to, you know, take the brunt of it. But it was a hell of a deal, man. I think it was like, I can't remember how much it was, but it was
I think it's like like 120, 130, something like that a year.
yeah, it's worth
That
it.
ain't shit.
It ain't shit. And I told Chris about it. And he's like, what? So he did his. And a couple other Americans I know here who just they don't feel the need to file their taxes because
You have to.
you have German income. But I told him, man, you don't want the tax man coming because
Listen, it's
Yep.
not even just that with the tax man. I know a dude. He's a little bit older. He's been over here for 20 years, but he hasn't done his taxes in over 15.
Mhm.
Well, that does create a lot of problems. One of his, I don't know, somebody in his family died, and this was like in just recently, like right before Christmas. He flew over there. As soon as they hit the airport, they're like, listen, because you go through customs, you have to scan yourself in. There's like some kind of thing. People come up to him, they're like, hey man, you're not allowed to come. Like, you either are gonna go to jail right now or you're gonna get on the next plane and go back to Europe. He was like, what? He goes, yeah, you have not paid your taxes and you haven't filed taxes in 15 years. You're in some other shit that he owed on. I think it was like child support. They're like, it's either this or you're
Oh yeah,
going to
that'll
prison.
fuck you.
Yes,
So
it
he was
will.
like, bye, and just fucking he had to go. Like it was somebody like close in his family too that died. So that's like, to me, that
Yeah.
freaks me out, man. Like
It
that
does.
really freaks me out.
Yeah. I'm with you, man. I don't want to mess with it. And I just don't want to have that thing where you get to the airport, just like you just said, and then, they're like, oh, you didn't, we're looking at your name, so you didn't file taxes. And, you can't I guess you can't go to jail for having a debt. There's no debtor's prison in the States.
No,
But
no,
we
no.
all know you could go visit the clink for tax issues. That's for damn sure.
Oh, tax fraud and tax evasion, that is federal. It's a
Yeah.
felony.
Because they made it to the point now where during the Obama administration, they made it a point where you couldn't use that easy out for being overseas anymore. Like, oh, I didn't know I had to file taxes. Like you, they either said you either know by this date or you get fucked. So, and it's always been hanging in my head. Like, I know I don't owe any money, and I know I even get money back. Like most of us here would get money back for it because we have kids. It's how it works.
Yeah, the tax
But
credit.
that being the case, like they don't care about that. They're like, why didn't you file? What are you hiding? You're obviously hiding something. And then, and if they come and they audit you, and then you got to pull out all your records and all that other shit.
Bro,
Fuck
you don't
that.
want to. You don't want to be
No,
audited living overseas.
We had
No.
we had a guy
Yeah.
when that whole thing came out, we had a guy at work who was dual citizen. He freaked out instantly because what was the fine? It was like, was it $100 and something thousand was the penalty? And this dude, it scared the shit out of him so much he actually gave up his American citizenship
I don't want to do that.
just so that he wouldn't have to do it. Like, are you
Yeah.
nuts? That's dude, we're not making that much. Like, we're not on the radar. You just file
And
your
here's the
taxes
thing, though.
and you're
You
good.
can't. And here's another thing that's a problematic. As an American citizen, it is expensive to forfeit your citizenship.
It is. I checked the latest number. No bullshit, Bobby. A month ago, 7 G's, close to 7 G's. And you got to
Yeah.
pay off all your debts, and you got to pay off every debt you've ever had.
And that, like, if you have student loans or whatever like that, you're all of that. That's fucking crazy. And then, like, I have also read, if you do that, the chances of you getting a green card or a visa like that, you can kiss that shit goodbye because you burn that bridge.
I always tell people it's
We're
kind of
petty like that.
I always tell people it's kind of like, your ex-girlfriend, you might be cool, but you'll never get back together. That's kind of
Yeah.
like how it is. Yeah.
You'll be sitting over in the corner, which is Europe, just jerking off like, oh man, I remember them panties. No. Sniff somewhere else, bitch. You ain't ever coming back.
Oh man. We're all over the place tonight, but it is what it is. One of those nights.
Yeah, I
Yep,
like it.
fuck it.
Yeah, it's good. It's a good vibe tonight. Good vibe.
Yeah.
Dude,
All
this
right,
was
guys.
I think that this is the first time that I've actually done my taxes where I actually put in the German income as well. And that one actually scared the shit out of me at first because I was way up in the green. And then I put in that income and it showed that I owed like $1,600. I'm like, wait, how the hell did I just lose close to $5,000 now?
Right.
God
Right.
damn it.
Great thing is nobody can see the poll I just launched, but so you know what you got to do? Just make sure that if you do your own taxes, that pay the little extra money. Well, you know what? It's not so much
I
for
get
you
it for
because
free.
right. I was
Yeah.
just gonna say you get it done for free, but for people like me and Bobby,
Or you can go to H&R Block on base.
yeah,
We don't
but
have that luxury.
no,
Yeah,
no.
but I don't even have to do that. Like, you guys can, if you're able to qualify for it, which since neither of you have dollar income, you should be able to qualify for it too, the free filing. Well, okay, not you, Bobby, because you still would have to file your state taxes. But for Dave and I, since we're technically Florida residents, you don't pay state taxes, so you don't even have to file them.
Yeah.
My taxes. they're
Ohio has
free.
state tax. Ohio has state tax.
Oh, state,
yeah.
city, they're high as fuck.
Hikes.
Yeah.
Hikes.
They're high as fuck. In like the county that I actually have to file for, I think what is our sales tax right now is like 8%. That's just for the fucking county. You go literally, I'm talking the next block, like half a cigarette away, and it goes down from like 8% to 5.2. It's fucking ridiculous because you're in a different county.
What county is Cleveland? Hot Dog Water? Is that Hot Dog Water County? or what is it?
Cuyahoga.
Same thing. I think Cuyahoga is Indian for hot dog water. I'm not sure. but-
No, it's for Crooked River. You fuck.
So wait. When you look on your pay stub, do these come out of every check you get?
Yep.
dude. So it's like 8%. Like they're knocking the percent off.
Dude, you see the city, and here's what's fucked up.
What do you
too.
get at the end? An old toenail and a bag of nickels?
Pretty much. Here's the thing, though. I was living in a different county.
Good
But
luck.
I was
Ping!
working in Cuyahoga, right? So for work, I was being taxed like federal, state, and then city of Cleveland. But my house was in a different county, so I'm taxed there. Like, it's fucking mess, man. It is crazy how it works. Like, they rape you. Like Florida, I forget what other states. Like, there's a few states that are really cool about it. Like, that's like my parents, like, they have but they didn't go up because of Corona. They've been down in Florida like for over a year now. Usually they come up to Cleveland in the summertime, but all their cars, they re-registered them from Ohio to Florida. Their official residence is Florida, but in reality, it's really not. It's fucking still Ohio, but they're smart about it. So
that's what you get for living in Ohio. But here, really, any of the northern states, it's like that. Really, Florida is just we have the tourist tax, so that it takes care of that shit. And really, you know, paychecks are nice there, man. Got to deal with a lot of I don't want to say that word of stupid people there. You know, anything bad in the news ever happens, usually it's Florida. So,
we used to play a game, Google Florida man, and give in like the date of your birth, and that's what you like. It's just you could sit there for hours and just look at news stories, man.
Right. But it's great. Like I loved growing up in Florida, man. It was good life. I can't complain. You know, taking your girlfriend to the beach, you know, doing a sandy finger blast. I mean, it's
nice, I remember that too. I used to do that in the Northern Shores of Erie, though.
It's not the same, Bobby. It's not the same.
It's the same. At that point, you don't know what smells better, the bitch or the water. And some of you hoes know who you are.
Let me ask you something. Did you ever actual fuck in the lake?
No, fuck
like,
no.
No, okay, good. I know people used to do that in the ocean. I was like, I'm not doing that. That's gross. Like,
wait a minute. I might have. Actually, I did over by the Party Islands over there, Putin Bay, Kelly's Island.
Did you get it
over there north of Toledo?
Did you get a 6-pack plastic ring around your wiener when you were doing it?
No. No.
An old baby's diaper floats by.
No.
A dead hooker or two.
You bitch, get out of here! Pushing her to the side. Like, get out of here.
Look, bitch just likes a fortune teller.
Wait, isn't there a river that rolls through Cincinnati, Kentucky?
The Ohio
River.
The
Ohio River.
Is it still the Ohio? Okay, I didn't know. Yeah.
Is it still? Yeah.
Well, it's irrigation problems. If you read about the Ohio River, there's a lot of not good stuff about it.
Yeah, there's a lot about it, especially by Cincinnati.
That's all that Procter Gamble shit.
It is Kentucky.
No, I don't know. I don't know too much about the South, like Columbus and north up, like between Columbus and Cleveland. That's my areas that I'm more familiar with.
Oh,
the Ohio River is crazy anyway, just because of the immense undercurrent and everything that you've got there.
Really? Tell me about this. Tell me more about the Ohio River. I have no idea.
Well, around that portion, that's where they have the most bodies get sucked under and drown.
Wow. Thanks,
interesting.
Chris. Thanks, Chris.
Yep.
I feel like the reading
like
rainbow language.
Yeah, we need that, like that old NBC commercials where it's just
the more you know.
Like, the more you know.
So you're gonna want to avoid the Ohio River, is what he's telling you.
Yeah,
just basically anything that has to do with Ohio, just like skip it. Yep.
No, man.
There are actually, you know, I'm not a fan of Ohio, but it's more Ohio State than anything else. There are some nice things in Ohio. Ohio can be a decent state. There's a lot of meth.
Good.
A lot of meth.
Heroin.
No, where
Lot
I'm
of heroin.
originally from, they're known for meth. The Ozarks.
Yeah, we're known for heroin.
Bobby, where the hell is there a beach here? I'm looking at Cleveland. Like there's nothing but docks.
It depends where you go. Like you have to hold on, stop. You have to go, dude. There's beaches that run all over this.
By Cleveland.
Yes.
All right, for our audio listeners, I pulled up on Google Earth because Bobby said he was finger blasting chicks in the Lake Erie on the beach.
Yeah, but not in Cleveland though. I was over west, like a place in Avon Lake.
Okay. All right.
Westlake. Like,
Okay.
dude, there's beaches all over the place. Actually, right next to Cleveland in Lakewood, there's called Edgewater Park. It is one of the biggest beaches in Cleveland.
I got Lakewater Park.
My house is
There
literally.
we are.
You could walk there from my house.
All right, here's a beach. This looks like a beach. This is what you're
Yeah.
talking about right here.
This is a beach. That's Edgewater Park.
Look at the color of that water, though. Oh, you come out with a third toe. You come out with a third
Lion
big toe.
ass.
Look at that. Straight. That's straight. Oscar Mayer wiener water. You don't want that. All right, let's go down to. Hold on. I just want to zoom down some because I'm curious now. You've sparked my interest. God, Ohio's huge. Oh, there's Kentucky. Where's Cincinnati? There it is. So we're at Cincinnati, Kentucky. All right. So where the fuck's is this the Ohio here?
Dude, I can't fucking. Yeah.
Oh.
Zoom in a little bit.
This dirty piss water here?
Yeah.
That should be it. Yep, that's it.
All right, cool. Yeah. Like I listen to you guys ever listen to True Crime podcast at all?
No.
No. There's a couple good ones, and they were talking about they did a special, like a 10 podcast run of the worst crimes in Ohio. Holy shit, there's been some crazy motherfuckers come out of Ohio, man. Jesus Christ.
Dude, there's been movies To Kill an Irishman. That's Cleveland, baby.
I
And
can't
like-
About
remember
the
the
Irish mob.
And like a lot of them, like 9 out of 10, they just threw the body in the Ohio River. And I was
Mhm.
like, all right, that's great. Like, it's fucking-
That's-
If you
does
guys
not
ever have the
surprise me.
chance, if you guys get the chance, I think it's on Netflix as well. The movie's called To Kill an Irishman
yeah.
or Kill the Irishman. I forget, but it's the story about Danny Green.
Okay.
Fucking amazing movie. It's really cool.
There's let's be honest, right? There's some nice things to do in Ohio.
There
Right.
is.
There's all right, Bobby, name the best thing about Ohio.
For me,
Yeah, the nicest thing you could do in Ohio.
like I don't know, man. It's hard for me. I grew up there, so for me, Cedar Point.
Yeah.
That was what
Yeah.
I was gonna say.
Cedar Point, which I had a season pass to every year. The Pro Football Hall of Fame. The
Where's
Rock
that
and Roll
located?
Hall
Where
of
is
Fame.
Cedar Point? Where's Cedar Point?
Sandusky.
Is it okay? I didn't know. I'm asking an
Yep.
honest question. I had no idea.
Yep.
Nice.
Yep.
There it is. Found it.
Yep.
I mean, that's not why
That looks like
go.
Kalahari.
Yeah, I was gonna say that's definitely not why people go for
Yeah.
for a shitty water slide.
Yeah, no. They go for it's the best roller coaster park in the world.
Absolutely is. Here we are. Does this look familiar, Bobby?
Yep.
Here we are. So let's go ahead and stop sharing because there's a lot of cool things on Google Earth you can find.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's is I mean, there really is something for everybody over there. It is nice. The last trip that we had, we decided, like, now that my kids are a little bit older, my oldest even said, they're like, what's the most Cleveland shit that you can do? I said, okay. I took them out to this place called the West Side Market. People in Northeast Ohio, they know the West Side Market. It is, you can literally get anything, like any kind of fruits, vegetables, all exotic kind of stuff, local grown stuff, whatever.
like bananas.
Sure. But it's all fresh produce and it's every single day. And so we went and did that. It's in kind of a, okay.
I was just comparing beaches where I grew up and where you grew up.
Yeah, obviously, dude. You grew up in fucking
know.
Southwest Florida.
I'm just fucking with you, man. Yeah, we also had fresh produce markets. It's mostly tropical fruits, a lot of mangoes.
Yeah. But so we did like we did that. Then we went to we spent the day downtown. Like we parked at the arena where I used to work and where my sister works. And we walked all over downtown. We walked down to Cleveland Browns Stadium, like right on Lake Erie. We went to the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame. It was fun as hell. It was a great day.
Oh, that just reminds me. I'm sorry to come out of left field. What do you think about Cleveland changing the baseball name?
I hate it.
What? I didn't hear about that.
They're getting rid of Indians. Too much pressure. It's racist.
I hate it.
And they're now going to be the Cleveland Rockers.
Did they? I don't know if that was.
That's what I last heard.
Because they had a women's basketball team in the WNBA called the Cleveland Rockers, and it sucked.
Yeah, but I don't think that has much to do with the baseball squad. But I think they did it. I think they're doing it because of the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame. It's awful.
Well, it's Cleveland. Do you know why the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame is in Cleveland?
No.
The first time the word rock and roll was actually used was by a DJ in Cleveland named Moondog in the 50s.
Okay.
And it became the rock and roll capital of the world.
That I didn't know.
Yep.
I didn't know that either.
Yep. We used to do at the arena. We used to do Moondog's ball every year. It was like old, like people come in like Little Richard, like fucking people from like that era and stuff like that and put on a concert. It was fun as hell.
I don't know. What do you think about them changing the Indian name, Bobby?
I don't like it.
I didn't figure you would, but do you have any reasons? Or didn't they get rid of Chief Wahoo already?
They've been trying to, but it's still there.
Okay.
The reason why I don't like it is because they've been the Indians for fucking over 100 years. And the problem with that is if you look at a lot of the names, like all the names around in the Northeast, like the northern part of Ohio, like Cleveland, it's on Cuyahoga County, it's on the Cuyahoga River, they're all Indian names. Like all the cities around there, it's all Indian names. It has a lot to do with Indians. Back in the day, like the reason why they were called like the Indians, if you watch if you look into like early history, like when people started settling here, like the Indians in that area, I think they were the Iroquois, but people used to call them the Lake Walkers because the lake freezes over in the wintertime. They'd walk, they would commute between there and Canada.
Right.
So
let me get your opinion, Bobby. What do you think about these names you see on the right?
I don't see anything.
Okay, we got the Tribe.
Oh, I do.
Okay, we got the Tribe because we have audio listeners too. So
yeah,
they have the Cleveland Tribe, the Spiders, Rockers, Buckeyes. Why the Buckeyes are on there, I have no idea. Cleveland Baseball Club, Guardians, Blue Sox, Coyotes, Naps, or Dobies. I have no idea what Adobe is, but
here's the thing: Adobe is Indian. It's a type of Indian home that was traditional for the Iroquois.
Oh, okay, cool. I didn't know that. The more you know.
The Guardians, that makes sense. If you Google the Guardians Cleveland, you'll see it's called the Detroit Road Bridge. It's the Guardians of Traffic. I think it's from like fucking 1912, something like that. And these two massive statues. Right. That makes sense because it's literally like that's what you see as you enter Cleveland. The Spiders, that used to be their name in the 1800s before they became the Cleveland Indians. So that kind of makes sense. But the other ones, I don't like, man. The only thing I like is like the Tribe. They've been the Tribe for fucking it. They've had two names. They've been the Cleveland Indians, and everybody's always called them the Tribe.
Yeah.
So
I think sticking with the Tribe would be kind of a stick in the face to this kind of the reason they're changing. I think it'd be a good idea.
The only thing I like is going back to the Spiders, just because they were already the Spiders once. So we'll see. But like I said, the Guardians, if you Google them, they're pretty sweet statues. Okay. It's literally the whole bridge structure. So I think it's Guardians of Traffic, Cleveland, Ohio.
All right, I'm checking it out. Talk amongst yourselves.
Well, we've already got the Washington football team, so why not?
Yeah,
have
that's a fucking like that's
Cleveland
another thing,
baseball
man.
club.
I understand that some people are like bent out of shape about it, but like, fucking come on, man! It's been that name for over 100 years.
Yeah.
There's not doing anything disrespect. You know what I mean? Like, is
Yeah.
it that disrespectful? Yeah, those are him.
That's pretty cool, Bobby.
Yeah, those are him right there. Like that middle picture. Hold up.
Right here.
Scroll up.
Yeah.
Go stop. Second, go one more over right.
Okay. Right here. Right here.
Yeah, that picture.
Yeah, that's not a picture. That's a video. That's gonna play a video.
Okay, well, that right there.
Kings.
If you look in the background,
I see him.
That's the state. But that's the stadium right there.
Yeah, of course it is. Yeah, that makes sense. That's why I said it would make sense. I could see why you would say that. It makes sense.
Yep.
I think. What do you think Washington's name's going to be? The Washington Football Club team.
I have no idea. The Senators.
Yeah, it's going to be something. It's going to be disappointing. It could go with the Warhawks. I think the Warhawks would fit, but like, I don't know how I'd feel if, like, obviously they never have to change it, but like, the Detroit Tigers are the Detroit Tigers. Like, they've been that forever. And if like somebody was like, oh, that's
which is bullshit. How many Tigers were ever in Detroit?
0. But I don't really know the history of the name, to be honest with you. But it's one of those things. If they come along and said you can't have any more animal names, what are you going to change it to? Detroit Poverty? Like, no, the Detroit economy.
Detroit Broken Windows.
Broken Windows. Detroit Abandoned Homes. Like I don't. What would you change it to? It's one of those things. It sucks now.
Yeah.
Mhm.
You're inconveniencing me with your wokeness. So if you could stop that, that'd be great.
So it's pissed me off. Like, are you that fucking petty, man? That like a baseball team name? Like, you wake up in the morning and just go, "Argh!" Like that's your life. What the fuck, man?
And it's become that. And you really these day and age is wow. I was on Facebook for 5 minutes today before I saw the first article about, I can't even remember, about how, I don't know, something about men doing this wrong and they should be doing this. And what was it on? It was on, doesn't matter. The point is I try to stay off social media these days, including the Twitters. I'm very easy to block people or things that I want to see. I'm very quick to block them these days instead of just putting up with them, and I pretend they don't exist and I'm happy.
I honestly don't remember last time I was on Twitter.
God.
Yeah, I'd never had Twitter.
I like it.
It's been fucking 6 months, maybe.
I like it for sports news, of course. That's why I'm on there. Most of it's sporting sites or fellow coaches and the coaching profession, things like that. But that's it. Like anything outside of that, don't. One thing I did want to get to tonight that I was wondering if Harry was going to come on. I didn't see any messages yet. One thing I did want to get to is, Bobby, how is your OnlyFans page coming along?
Not good. I forgot about it.
No. One thing that did come out is the you remember that Catch Me Outside chick that was on Dr. Phil?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Apparently yesterday she turned 18 and opened up an OnlyFans page, and it broke the record. She made over $1 million in sales yesterday. She turned 18, opened an OnlyFans page, and turned $1 million. All because you have weird sicko guys out there who want to see a famous person's cooch. Like, I don't.
Yep.
Like, this is a new thing. Like, why on earth do you become a simp and you decide that you want to pay somebody €5 or whatever?
Like, I'm sorry.
No,
it's never interested me.
No.
Like, I've told Mila a bunch of times. I'm like, fucking hey, dude, let's start one. It'd be awesome. But she's like, she has like our logical thing. She's like, yeah, well, who the fuck's paying for that? I'm like, you have no fucking clue how many people pay for that shit. Yeah. I was like, and you're a smoking hot Russian bitch. People are gonna pay for
that. I would pay for it just because I would make you uncomfortable every time I saw you. And be like, nice,
it would
brother.
Make me uncomfortable.
It's true though.
Be like, hey man, you like what I did with my dangle there in that video? Hell yeah. Thanks for your $5, baby.
Yeah, but you like, she doesn't get it. Like, you can make it a ton of money. Like, you really can. Like there's tons of guys out there who are just like, I don't want to go to Pornhub or other sites or Google and find out whatever I want for free. Why would I do that? I could help.
Yeah,
pay
I know.
this.
Like that's the thing that blows my mind. It's like you guys realize like we live in the greatest era ever. Like, do you remember what porn was like back like when we had fucking dial-up modems? Like
Yeah.
you had like those old printers and not even like the laser jets, like the fucking old printers, like the paper, you had to rip the sides off because it had the holes.
Yeah.
So like if you wanted to jerk it to something, you had to pray to God you had a 35-minute window to print out one picture because you had to sign in online, which took like 7 minutes.
Yeah.
You had to find the picture. Once that JPEG buffered, it took like another 10, and then printing was like 20 minutes easy.
Yeah,
and
but
you
the
used like
worst part was,
$100 worth of color.
and you had to be
ink.
careful with the printer because once it got going, it didn't stop. So if you got
No, that's what I'm saying. You needed like a
And
35-minute window of time
wait.
just before you can even start beating.
That's the worst part. Like the worst part is even if you unplugged it, it remembered, and then you plugged it back in, it kept going. So your mom's like, "Oh, I need to print these directions off of fucking Yahoo."
Like,
or
why
whatever.
is there half a weird liney boob printing out, Bobby? Fucking, I don't know, man. This shit virus, I think.
Like you're like AOL's a wild place. Like I don't know,
Yeah.
it's the wild, wild west out there. Do you remember when you used to print off directions? Like you
Yes.
printed them off.
Fucking
Yeah.
MapQuest.
MapQuest. Oh, these kids these days don't know how good they have it. Like you literally,
No, man.
No.
That's the
Like-
thing. Like, I'd print out directions, and like my parents were such dicks about it. Like, they'd smack and be like, "We don't need that shit. We got," and they'd go like to the back of their car and pull out like a map from 1987. It's like I was like, that development didn't like where we need to go didn't exist until like 6 months ago. Like, what are you
Yeah.
looking for? That's how we're gonna find them. Like, you're not gonna find it in a fucking book from 1987, dum dum.
It's got it's still got like diners on the side, like where you can
Right.
pull up to the diner. Like, could you
You know what?
imagine, like, if somebody who passed away in 1980, 1980s, or 1990s even, and then you showed them, they came back and you showed them this and was like, yeah, you can take this in the bathroom and play whack-a-mole for however long you want to and find whatever you want on here. They'd be blown away. They'd be fucking blown. They're like, I don't have to print this dirty story off that I imagine boobies to while I beat it off. No.
You could be pooping while some random chick sends you her butthole. Like, it's an amazing age that we live in, man.
What a world.
It is amazing.
What a world.
But like, it's funny. Like, blow their mind because like if you want to go like on a road trip, you like right now you just say, "Come on, kids, get in the car and let's go." I can type in, just put in a destination into my navigation in my car or on my phone, and you just go. Like back then, you had to drive to AAA, which was fucking who knows where. Like usually it was, far away. You had to go to AAA. You had to get maps, and that's how you planned your trips.
Right.
It's crazy.
It is a crazy world we live in right now.
But here's the thing, though. Like I don't know. Like, can you guys read a map?
Yeah, I just
Okay.
military. Yeah.
Yes, good. Because I can. Like if I had to if I put a map in front of my wife or the kids, they'd be like, cool.
Where's your phone?
Where do I
Where's your
turn
phone?
left?
Yeah. No, it's part of, you have to learn navigation land nav. So you even have what's it, topographical maps. Is that right?
Mhm.
Yeah, what's called? Yeah. So you have to learn what the little fucking circle things mean. Like, okay, is that the ridge or is that the ridge? Yeah, that's fun stuff. But I don't. Plus, as rapid as things are changing now, as quick as developments come up, as fast as they change roads, maps are.
Ooh, Harry's ready now.
Yeah, I just saw that too.
All right, hey, when he comes on, here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna be like, all right, well, that's enough for tonight. All right, Bobby. Well,
And then I'll start playing the music.
yeah. I can't wait. I'm so excited.
Is T in the? Tell him to jump in.
Okay. All right. You guys talk amongst yourselves while I send this message over WhatsApps over AOL dial. Hold on, I gotta dial up first.
I actually miss AOL Messenger though. That shit was so hot. Like even up until like
And yep,
2000, like 2010, it was still cool.
it's like ICQ and everything too.
Yeah.
Ugh.
Oh man, I remember that.
Yeah.
So, guys, I just want to thank you all for joining.
Thanks, guys.
It was a great week.
Yep,
Good
that was
pod.
fun.
And we will
Fantastic
see you
pod.
next week. Bye.
All right, take care.
Have a good
Take
one.
care. Take care.
What's up, Harry?
Hey, buddy.
Hey, how's it going? How's it going?
All right.
How are you?
How you doing, bud?
We're good, man. We were just talking about to fill you in to catch your road. Bobby was talking about you could be taking a dump in the toilet right now while some random girl sends you a picture of her butthole on your phone. That's how times have changed. So that's
As opposed to what it used to be like back like in 1995 when you're trying to throw jacks and use like those old printers and dial up. Like if somebody pick up the phone, you were just like, because now it's going to take another 45 minutes just to get back online.
yeah, and
Right,
those printers would never pick up exactly where they were. So it
No.
would look like a fuzz picture off one of the blocked porn channels that you're trying to look at.
Yeah.
Did anybody else ever jack rocks to sounds? Like, would you turn on like
Yes.
the scrambled?
Like you turn out, we didn't have HBO, but I'd turn on HBO. So
It's
it
all
was just like
scrambled.
scrambled, but you can hear it. So it's like wow, chicka, wow, wow, and oh, like you know what I mean? And you're like, oh my
I
god,
do.
I can't see it, but that's fucking
I
hot.
do.
I know that was actually more sexy or sexier, I think, than looking at like porn.
Yeah, yeah.
I remember
It
having,
is.
like, yeah,
It
'cause I
was.
remember having like Premiere, but not having the subscription, just
Yeah.
having it available as a channel, and then you just like see the outline of a butt.
Yeah.
Man, that's
Yeah,
And-
you would sit there for hours with your buddies, just waiting for like the scrambled lines to line up perfect. Like you see, a nipple and
Yes.
you're like, yes,
that's a tit. That's a tit right there.
But you didn't know if it was a tit or an elbow, and you just went with it. Or like,
It could have been the tip of a dong, but you didn't
Yeah.
care.
or you're like, I don't know if that's a guy's or a girl's butt, but I'm gonna finish to this. I don't know.
Yeah. I'm 13 years old. I'm like, you know,
Yeah.
I'm just starting. A hole's a hole, dude. Let's bust
Yeah.
this shit.
Or you're 54 in a sauna and you just don't give a fuck anymore.
It's the two ends of the spectrum, but they weirdly meet in the middle. I don't know. That's what it is. So, Harry, you see where we are tonight, buddy. How was your day? How's your week going?
Oh, pretty good. Pretty good. My next self-improvement journey, maybe this is one for Mila also, has led me to take cold showers only. I've been taking cold showers for 2 weeks,
Yes, sir.
not allowing a drop of warm water on my body.
Okay. See, I do hot showers. I love hot showers. But as soon as I'm done, I crank it as cold as it possibly can go. And I sit there for like a minute and then I get out. And it's amazing, man. I love it.
But that's torture though. That's like having something that's like really nice and then taking it away. If you get under
But
it,
you know what though? We've been doing this so for years. Like ever since we built the sauna that we have a bathtub. It comes whatever temperature is outside and groundwater temperature because it comes directly from my well. It's fresh well water. So if it's 2 degrees outside, guess what, bitch? That water is 2 degrees. And we go
Wow.
from 90 degrees Celsius sauna into 2 degrees Celsius water. Like you just jump in and then go right back in the sauna. It is incredible.
Yeah, I did that once.
I love it. I love it.
yeah, that's pretty cool.
Like
Um,
Mila, she'll get in there and she's like the water like up to her face and she'll just sit there and kind of move around. I'm like, you're a psychopath. Like I get in and I'm crying. I'm like, ah! And I jump like a bitch right back into the sauna.
Yep.
I'm gonna be honest with you both. I'm disappointed.
Why?
It's disgusting to even talk about a cold shower. I'm
Yeah,
one of the
right.
guys. I'm one of the guys who like it's steamy as shit in the bathroom. Like my skin's like burnt red on the back. Like I don't ever have to shave the back of my legs because the hair's been singed off. Like it's just like the hotter the better. Like I get pissed if it's lukewarm. If I go to a hotel and it's like a
That's how I
lukewarm
am.
shower, I'm like, I came here to waste fucking water and I wanted to waste hot water.
See,
Fuck.
like if I'm washing my hair and I'm actually taking a shower, like I'm doing the shower, I need it also. I'm just like you. I like the hotter the better. Like fucking let's crank that bitch as far left as we can.
Yeah.
But before I get out, I just go as cold as it possibly can be. And it's revitalizing, man. I like it.
Dude, I used to prefer the hot shower too. Like I used to hate cold showers. I was never able to do the like what do you call it? The immersion pool
Yeah,
after the sauna. Yeah.
yeah.
That was torture to me, but I wanted to like really change my opinion towards the day and like really dominate it, like slip a ball down a gag ball down the day's throat and smack
Now,
its ass, dominate it like that.
They
are
say,
you a morning or a nighttime shower?
Both. I do it both.
God bless you, Harry. Both. I
Okay.
find it fucking gross. People who shower in the morning go the whole day, and they're like, "Well, I'll just throw on my night clothes." Like,
I
oh my
know.
god,
I
ugh.
cannot get into bed unless I'm clean.
I'm
Dude,
with you,
I
buddy.
can't. I cannot.
I'm like, goodbye. Like, yeah, I can't. Like, oh, Dave, it's late. Are you just gonna? No, I'm not. I'm gonna get a fucking shower because I'm a respectable human being, and I don't want
Yeah.
to leave a fucking oil streak in my bed.
Mm.
Like,
It's like
it's
I don't think you
gross.
want to blow me right now, dude. I got the worst swamp ass. Like, let me go clean this up real quick.
Yeah.
It's for you.
Yeah. I
I
mean,
think
that is.
we've all been there.
I think that is a thing. You're like, I at least need to wash the dick off. Like, it's been a day.
Yeah.
Like it. Yeah.
Yeah, man. Dicks and buttholes, man. That's what
Yeah.
you got to do it.
Yeah. It's like the thing when I tell my kids sometimes, pits and pussies. You may make sure you get those pits and pussies. That's where we are. Gotta make
Hold
sure
on.
you get that.
Yeah, you got to do it. Pits, pussies, man. I actually had a conversation with a coworker. There's absolutely like you start talking about butt stuff with him, he gets so uncomfortable and grossed out. He's like, ew, no, man, no thanks. And it's like he's like, it's like, man, you're the kind of guy. I guarantee you smile when you wipe your butt. Like when you're by yourself and you're wiping your ass, you're just like, yeah, buddy. And so he's like, no, you're fucked up. He's like, oh, it's so gross. I'm like, think about this, man. When you get into a shower, like when you jump in the shower, what is the absolute last thing that you wash before you rinse yourself off? It's your butthole.
It's your butthole.
What is the first thing you wash after you get done washing your hair and you start soaping everything up? What do you wash first?
Your piece.
Your face.
Nope. No,
Okay.
I go hair. That's actually a good point because I go hair and then I go face because I use a separate face cleanser.
Yep.
Because I
Same
go
here.
oily as fuck skin. And then I go for the other soap, which is to wash the boys. I get the
Yep.
pits and then I get the boys.
Okay, see, but I know like people like this dude, he shaves his head, so he uses the same thing. Like he doesn't use shampoo, he just washes it just starts at the top and works his way down. I'm like, okay, man, but you think about that. You don't like anything to do with butt, but that's the last thing you wash. And what is the first thing that you wash when you get back in the shower the next day? And he was pissed because it's like you're rubbing the top of your dome, but guess what? That butthole juice is just flowing down your face, man.
Yeah.
Let me ask you guys a quick question. Washcloth? Are you guys washcloth guys?
No,
Used
I'm a
to,
loofah.
I used
I got
to,
like one of
Yeah,
those
I've
like
got one
little
too.
poof things.
yeah. But now that I do the cold shower, I started by just like putting soap all over my body and shampoo on my head and then just like rinsing it off with a washcloth until I got used to it. Now I just hop under it. And I wanted to add to the subject of having different soaps. I only use like one soap for everything. And right now it's shampoo. So I use my shampoo for my hair and for my body and for my rug, everything basically. It's just shampoo.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, I'm asking because the question comes is when you're cleaning up the brown eye, when you're going back door, are you using your hand or are you using something?
Gotta use
Definitely
something.
using something. Yep.
Now,
Hey,
are you guys just standing there and kind of like reaching around? Are you squatting and really getting in from underneath?
No, you know what you do when you like when there's a fart that you want to wiggle out and you kind of lift one leg and,
Yeah,
and
you gotta
Yeah.
get
neck
up
a
in
little
there.
bit.
You
That's-
gotta have.
That's
Like,
what I,
but what if that I don't know, man. Is that good enough?
It is.
Yeah,
I think
it
so.
is.
If you get a leg up, you get a nice good area to
Oh,
get
not
up
me,
in
man.
there.
I stand
You know, it's-
sideways and I squat down. I get right in there.
I call it the taco
the-
technique.
Does the
Really.
Asian squat?
Asian
Yep.
squat.
Yeah. Here's one problem. I'm a bigger guy, bigger shoulders, bigger arms. I don't have the long arms. I can't really get when I squat down. I can't really get up where I want.
That's why you got to go from underneath. Like you have
I'm
to
not a
go
front
from
guy.
the front.
No.
You have to go from the front to underneath.
Because here's why. Here's
So
why.
you
If you
get
go
your
from the
butthole
front,
and your taint, dude.
yeah, but if you go from the front, it's a good chance you get some of that ass juice that flicks up to the front, and you don't want that hanging off the backside of your ball sack. So you got to
Why?
go
I
from
ain't
the
licking
back.
'em.
True, but it's it's up to you. Whatever works for you. Are you guys using the hot water? Are
So-
you guys using the hot water to get the backside of the ball sack? We
Nope.
doing
Yeah.
that?
Nope. Cold.
I shower hot the whole time. So
Actually, Chris, I can see Chris use like he takes his shower hand, like he takes it off, like he has like a hand thing, turns it on, uses it like a bidet.
I
and
do
just
that.
kind of sits it for a second.
I do that actually.
fuck it,
I
I'll
do
admit it.
too.
Too.
Yeah. Like, because here's the thing, I've grown a little paranoid about like butthole hygiene, and not only
Yeah.
butthole hygiene, but also like the texture of your butthole, right?
Mhm.
I don't know if all
Right.
that artificial oil is really good. So now when I'm done on the toilet, basically I only use toilet paper to keep anything from dropping, and then I sit on the edge of the tub and I give myself a bidet with cold water, by the way.
Mhm.
Nice. There you go.
Remind me never to take a shower at Harry's place. All right. So actually there is I've read a couple articles even in Men's Health where they talk about you shouldn't just, if you're cleaning your butthole, you shouldn't just stay around the outside. You should usually go in like half an inch and clean the rim. Like that's a thing.
How does that help? I mean, that's
Well, it's actually
See, that's a
supposed to
slippery
be.
slope, man.
It is. At
Because
what point?
what's the difference between a half an inch and 2 fingers?
At what
Like-
point? At what point do you go from cleaning your butthole to finger in your ass? That's what I want
Yeah.
to know. At what
I
measurement
gotta make
mark?
sure it's clean. Honey, you got a fist in there.
Have you seen the thing on what's that channel on there's a fucking channel that has a lot of it, they have the same thing about My 600-Pound Life or whatever.
oh, RedTube.
TLC.
RedTube.com.
No,
It's not RedTube.
TLC.
It's TLC. They have people on there who have these like seriously these disorders. And there was a lady on there who used to take a toothbrush and clean inside her ass with the toothbrush
Oh
Because
my
she-
god. And
because
that
she
would
had,
hurt so bad.
and she had cleanliness issues. So they had to take her to the hospital a bunch of times because she's in there fucking going to town, getting all the feces out of her asshole. But meanwhile, that's sensitive ass skin in there. You're ripping shit open. Like I'm hoping she's going with soft bristle and not hard bristle. Like that's
Or the electric one.
yeah. Like with the spinner top.
Yeah.
And like her boyfriend, like he was like a really nice guy. And then like it turns out like 6 months later, he's like, I gotta break up with this chick. I can't be taking the hospital every 2 days because she's
Why,
fucking
dude?
with her ass.
That's you keep that chick. Her butthole's cleaner than any other biddy you're gonna find in the streets.
Yeah, but
Yeah,
the
bro.
problem is like she was always seriously injuring herself. Not only that, but she had a bunch of like she would clean her legs so much that they would be raw, like
Yeah.
raw.
Damn.
That's another thing. When's the last time you guys actually seriously washed your legs, like soaped your legs and actually? washed them?
I do every day.
Today.
I'm not like I have a buddy. Like if you ask, hey man, like when you shower, you just soap your body out. He goes, yeah, man. I just do like once I hit my balls and all that stuff, I'm done because the soap just kind of washes down, so it washes everything
Yeah.
off, right? No, it doesn't.
I can't say that I do it every time, and I'm also not a feet washer every time. Like I'm not a guy who's like gonna pull my leg up and fucking wash my feet. and
Yeah, I
shit.
do. I don't know.
But it's
I'm a
like-
weird.
Well, between you and Harry hanging his ass over the side of the bathtub, you guys got some habits, that's for sure. I was actually while we were talking, I was actually looking at something.
So I'm
show
sorry.
you some techniques. I want to show you some techniques. So we're gonna pull up some techniques to clean your butthole.
I'm sorry. This week's podcast episode is going to be hanging ass over like tubs and hanging ass.
Yeah. So no, I'm just kidding. They were talking about the best shower technique because you were both talking about cold and hot. Is actually you should do the alternate 1 minute each of cold and hot for 3 to 5 cycles.
Mhm. Yeah, I've read
So
that.
1 minute cold, 1 minute hot, and you should actually end with a hot because it opens up your pores and it cleans out the oil in your skin. If you only do cold, it keeps your pores closed and it doesn't allow the oil to come out of your skin in the shower. Interesting.
Now, do you guys shave in the shower or in front of the sink?
I'm a
Think.
before
Think.
guy, but I
Yeah.
always have to shower afterwards. Otherwise, my skin will fucking break out.
I have to do it in the shower or I have to do it like with the hot shower or else my skin will also break out. But what's nice is like after you do that, like you're done, you rinse your face off, then you go cold because then it closes
Yeah,
everything up.
Exactly.
It's
That's why I
nice.
have to do it.
That's how I do it.
That's why I have to do it, because I have to have a hot shave, and then I go in the shower and I shave and it's still open, and then I close it up with a cold shower. That's what I do.
Yep.
Splash the cold water on the face and done. One tip for you boys. It's worth the 60 euros or whatever it cost here. The Manscaped Lawnmower 2 is fantastic. You're looking for something to trim the nuts.
Yeah, I've seen that.
In the shower, it is worth the money. They also have a fabulous ball toner, which is something you can carry with you. And if you find out, go to take a piss in the middle of the day, find out, things are a little musty down south. Give yourself a couple squirts, and it dries everything up. They also make a great ball deodorant, man. They're not a sponsor. Don't get no money. Just telling you, for those guys who are looking for.
We reach out to them. I want them to be a sponsor.
They also sent me, as a bonus part of the package, a pair of boxers that are the Manscaped official boxers. And these things are fan-fucking-tastic. They're no chafing. They grip the boys nicely, hold them in there like I picture Jesus cradling them the whole day. It's fantastic.
There's a company in Wisconsin. I forget the name of it, but they produce a pair of jeans and underwear that you basically don't ever have to wash them. Like you can go like 2 weeks wearing this pair of underwear every single day before you have to wash them. Like there's something in it where they don't hold any kind of smell, and like there's silver in it that kills the bacteria.
If I told my mom I wasn't washing my fucking underwear for 2 weeks straight, she'd disown me, or she'd get over a plane and come over here and like send me new underwear. All jokes aside, though, Harry, that was funny, but I'm dead serious, man. It literally felt like the hands of baby Jays were cuffing my nuts the whole day. Fantastic. Nice little dick pouch, too. Like a weird, like, built-in dick pouch.
So basically, Jesus after he was crucified, because your balls kind of went through the palm of his hands.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
Oh, yeah.
Well, look,
them model holders, man.
Yeah. Chris, thank you. Thank you very much, Chris.
All jokes aside, have you guys ever
alternating Jesus' bodies so that his hands are perfect for holding balls?
Look, I'm a bigger guy than you guys are, right? So that's fine. But I'm telling you, have you ever pinched your nuts sitting down?
Yes.
Yes.
Like these are specially designed for that not to happen. Like this is engineer. This is our best engineers at work. That's what it is. They're like, how can we stop Dave's nuts from pinching while she sits down on a tight airplane seat? And I was like, hey, I'm sold. This is it. So, hey, I'm telling you, but the lawnmower, the actual nut trimmer, fantastic. It also comes with a nice nose and ear trimmer as well. Underrated as you get older. For some reason, those hairs start growing this long overnight. Fabulous shit, man. Worth the money. Absolutely worth the money.
Yeah, what's the difference between the Manscaped and like the regular trimmer? Because I've been reading about Manscaped, but
here's the thing. Like on the front, like first of all, it comes with this great LED light that shines right where you're about to trim, right? So sometimes, I don't know, when you guys trimming your nuts, are you on your back with your legs around the back of your neck? Are you like standing over a mirror? Or are you just simply...
wax?
I actually believe
How
you, Bobby.
dare you?
I actually believe you, Bobby. I actually believe you. I don't know if you do, but
I'm
I
fucking
believe you.
hairless, son. There
How
is
dare
no
you,
trimming.
man? That shit hurts.
Yeah. I'm Mr. Red Bump, so I ain't gonna do that. Fuck that.
No, I'm kidding. I do not wax. That shit scares the fuck out of me. But I'll be honest with you. I don't know. I shave every few days, so it's always nice.
I can always say it, the front of it, the way that where the blades are running back and forth. It's kind of like got a little lip on it, so like it doesn't allow the skin to fold over onto the blades. Like we've all nipped our nuts before. I'm pretty sure you've all nipped your nuts. Yeah. It'll ruin your day. It won't ruin your day.
It's like a stuck pig, man. You will fucking bleed out.
You're like, when did I get my period? I don't know. And it's really difficult because you can't. It's very difficult to pinch yourself on the nuts with these. So you could be a little faster with it, and it also, you got to, how you're fucking down there like a surgeon trying to pull your nuts tight. You're trying to pull your dick over to get the backside of your dick. It's awful. This allows you to like not spend so much time. That's the best way. There's a little lip on the front. It doesn't allow the skin to go over the top to get pinched.
Okay.
Like I think it'd be really difficult to fucking nick your nuts with that.
I'll have to look into it.
All the female listeners are like, wow, maybe this works for. I think it would work for the ladies as well. Go out there.
Next question. Do you shave your crack?
Occasionally, yeah.
Yeah.
But it's
I-
more of
Yep.
a it's more of a blind experiment at that point. Like I'm trying to look in the mirror. You know, it's
Oh,
like a
not
weird,
me, man.
if somebody had a camera on me, I'd be so fucking embarrassed. Like, pulling your fucking sack up, trying to get below it. Like you
I've
got
actually,
three mirrors set up. It's like a fucking science fair project trying to get your butt all.
I
Just-
honestly, like, in all honesty, I'd actually do laser hair removal. Like, no joke.
I guess I'm lucky. Like, I don't know about you guys, but like, my hair doesn't grow fast. Like,
Oh, I'm a hairy fuck.
my hair on top of my head does, which is weird. But like underarm hair, like I have like literally like four chest hairs. Like ass hair, all that stuff. It takes a while to grow. Like I don't really have any arm or leg hair. So I got lucky there. But I know guys who are like a fucking chia pet. Like it's the
Yeah.
worst. I feel bad for, man.
I get my hair cut every 2.5 weeks.
Yeah.
It's weird. Like, the only place I don't have hair on me is my back.
Yeah, I got no back hair. I'm lucky there.
But
as well.
the rest of me, like, I look like a fucking sweaty Italian.
This over here is 6 weeks.
Damn.
Like that's 6 weeks. Like it's yeah. This is probably, I think this is 3 months.
Oh, wow.
So like I got lucky there, I guess.
I trim my entire beard up every other day. Or every 2 to 3 days, I trim it up, and I shave here every day.
When I was in the military, guys would hate me because we'd be in the field and I could dry shave.
Oh, I could
That's
never
pretty
dry
good.
shave.
Huh? I could dry shave, no problem. Like it
I
didn't
could
bother
never.
me. Yeah.
My face would, like, I'd break out and swell up.
No. Yeah, I don't know. I got an old sailor's face, like a fucking baseball mitt. So I don't know.
Catches a lot of balls.
Yeah, just right to it. Just-
Or Chris's new
Oh.
innie.
I missed
No.
that. What's the story about Chris's innie?
Oh,
Oh,
God
well,
damn it. I hate all of you.
his surgery, Harry. Come on, man.
I'm sorry.
So,
Yeah, I didn't know that we were being open
10:06.
about it now.
Yeah, I know. We got to be supportive of our friend.
I am. I am.
So
Ugh.
welcome to the squad.
Uh,
I'll be honest. Can't wait to fuck you. I'll be honest.
Yeah, like, you don't even have to shave, man.
Oh.
Cool.
We're cool, though.
did you get a double X wide in case people invite Kim?
Like, you don't even need to wig up, dude. Let's do this. Put your panties to the side. I know we were bros, but fuck it.
Oh, it's gonna be so much fun. Yeah. So a little update. We are narrowing in on the weekend we want to go. I'm hoping all four of these clowns are with us when we go on this man trip. Looking forward to it. Bobby, I agree with you about bringing the mics. I think it would be an epic thing to do.
Yeah.
So I'm good to go. Found out I could use the gonna use the team van to go, little 8-seater. So we should have enough space to pack shit. So could be a good time, man. Could be epic, and looking forward to it. Yeah, so we'll obviously be pushing out content for that too. Another thing we can discuss openly on the podcast. Harry, you weren't here earlier. We talked about it. You obviously heard the intro music already, or when you came on, you heard us go in the outro music, which is the same as the intro music. We discussed going ahead and putting in little snippets of popular sound bites we have on the pod. And mine, I guess, is going to be "It Is What It Is," because I say that a lot.
I have one
What's that?
for Harry.
What is it?
Casual racist Bobby.
Because We talked
I like it.
right. Yeah. So we talked about Bob saying boy every time.
Here's the thing, like it doesn't even like I don't want it to be like just like a phrase or something like that we say. Like I want it to be like a funny moment. Like you say it and like everybody just kind of falls out. You know what I mean?
Like an inside joke, like a meme.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Something like that.
Mm-hmm.
So
Sounds good. I'm in.
I'm with it.
nice. We'll just have to figure it out over the next several weeks and I'll have to edit it. Like I did the song today.
How did you do it, by the way?
GarageBand.
Cool.
I just was fucking around with like different instruments on there and just mixed it all together.
Mm-hmm.
Like I created like several tracks. I think there was like 5 or 6 different tracks.
Mhm.
Each track was an instrument and I just lined it all up and let it sync and play together.
Yeah, it's funny how you can like mix and match and it always turns out to be something.
Yep.
But you have a musical background anyway, don't you?
A little bit,
Yeah.
but not a whole lot. So
GarageBand's great. I love GarageBand. So go with it, Bobby.
Yeah, but now I'm gonna
Good job, I love it.
I'm gonna fuck around with iMovie hopefully here soon and mess with stuff with
The YouTube
for
channel.
YouTube. Yep.
Mhm.
Get like actual production going on. I got
Cool.
somebody working on overlays for that you can run like in the backgrounds. Like when I get my this one thing and I run us through a program called OBS, I can
Mhm.
run an inlay or an overlay on all of our cameras. So like have like a logo and shit like that.
Right. That's what
yeah.
all those gamer guys do, right?
Yep.
Mhm.
Yeah, yeah. OBS. Got it. That's where I heard it. Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Cool.
Great idea.
Go
Yep.
ahead, Bob.
So I got some shit in the works. It's just I got so many fucking projects right now. I gotta get it all that done first.
Mm-hmm.
Well,
But-
your wife gave us the update last week that the bathroom isn't coming along fast enough. So I hope you get cracking on that.
I don't care.
By the way, as far as last week's podcast goes, when we asked about your father-in-law and you fucking beat around
Let's-
the bush
hey.
with that,
Stop. I'll stop.
it had me cracking up last week. I went and rewatched it, and the look on your face was like,
That and the old guy.
yeah,
Oh, that was
yeah,
bad.
yeah.
Oh
That was
yeah.
traumatic.
And the ghost man.
Yep.
Oh, moving on.
Hey, one more
It
thing.
don't,
to add
I'm
to that.
cutting all this shit out, so it don't matter what happens from here. I like I told you, like I said this in the group. That is off limits. I will shut it down. I'm shutting it down.
Wait, we're not talking about the other
I don't want any mention. Nothing. Nothing.
of the ghost. You're mad
No,
about the
that's
ghost?
fine, but the other shit that you brought up first.
No,
I was-
you-
I think we're talking. No, I think we're talking about the
No.
something different, Bob.
No.
I'll fill you in here. Talk amongst yourselves.
Are you on lockdown, Harry?
No, I'm not on lockdown.
Oh yeah. Okay.
Okay,
I'm
now you
dumb.
feel stupid, don't you? Oh,
Jesus
yeah, yeah. When she brought up your father-in-law about
Yes.
helping you build something, Bobby.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what we're talking about. Yeah, we're clear about the other thing, buddy. It's
Yeah.
all good.
Sorry.
Yeah.
So I will leave that in for you guys. Enjoy.
Yeah, no, we're not locked down here. Bremen's okay. Bremerhaven is locked down. And I think Hamburg's locked down and Niedersachsen. What
Hmm.
about Hessen?
Yeah.
Everywhere?
No,
In
Gießen.
curfew.
Listen,
Just
Gießen,
In
yes.
Gießen.
9 to
Not
5.
us.
9 at night to 5 in the morning. Can't be on the roads.
And
Yep.
in mines, it's from. Hang on, is it from 8 until 6 or 9
8 to
until 6?
6. 8 to 6.
that's
All right.
that's fucked up, man.
All right, you guys brought it up. You asked for it. Here it comes. I am sick and fucking tired of dealing with this fucking bullshit that is being thrown at our feet right now. Listen, If you're fucking scared, stay at home. If you're a fucking at risk, stay at home. If you're over a certain age and haven't gotten your shot yet, stay the fuck at home. I don't care about you. I'm gonna put it out. I don't give a fuck. I'm tired of being locked in my house like a fucking caged animal for the last year. Can't do shit, all because we're super concerned about the vulnerable people. I don't care. Life's hard. Deal with it. If I get corona, I gotta deal with it. Right? Wear your fucking mask and let people be. Open restaurants. Stop putting people out of business. Stop. Let people go to the fucking hardware store without making an appointment. Are you fucking kidding me? I gotta make an appointment to go get a fucking sweater.
Are you serious? Yeah, for clothes you do.
You're
Yeah.
out of your fucking mind. You lost your fucking mind. And now somebody's gonna tell me, a fucking 40-year-old man, that I can't get in my fucking car at 9:10 and go to fucking Burger King and get a sandwich. Because what the fuck is that affecting? Nothing. It's affecting nothing. Because if kids are gonna have a party, newsflash, if kids are gonna have a fucking party, they're just gonna stay there till 5:00. What the fuck? And then drive home.
Yeah.
And I'm gonna get stopped and get questioned. Or if I want to have a couple buddies over to have a fucking whiskey, I'm gonna get questioned. I'm a grown fucking man. Like, if you can't deal with that shit at this point, you've had a year. You've had a year to work on the problem and fix it. And obviously, you blow donkey dick at it because you can't figure it out.
No, man.
Therefore, let people deal with it on their own. Because guess what? They're doing it anyways.
Yep.
Yeah.
Like, I'll be honest with you,
over.
man.
You're at my mentality how I was a year ago.
Oh,
Mhm.
Like,
Same here. I'm with you, Chris. Yep.
and here's the worst part. I'm sorry for ranting, guys, but it is what it is.
No, you're right.
At this fucking point, you've had months to get the fucking vaccine shit rolling. Months. And you finger fucked each other and pity patted around to the point where I think today I looked 4.8% of the population in Germany. 4.8% is vaccinated fully.
We've
That is
given away
fucking
more.
pitiful. Yes.
We've given away more We've given away more doses than what they've given to their own people here. That's what's fucked. That's what really fucks me off.
And miss me with that feel bad for the doctors bullshit.
Yeah, I could
You
care
get
less.
paid.
Fuck
You
them.
get paid a good amount
That's
of fucking money.
that's
to do
their
your job. Do it. Do it.
I'll be honest with though, man. Like, I come home yesterday, there was like 9 people here in my house that do not belong here, and I've been telling the wife, like, hey, man, I've been in contact with like 3 positive people in the last few days. Like, at work, they all tested positive. The one dude I was working, like, he was literally like maybe like 30 centimeters away from me. We were working on like drawing for a new band at work, and he did not have a mask on. I had my mask on, but him and his entire family tested positive. So
Nice.
cool.
Yeah.
I don't know. I'm still doing me, man. But like, it's, to me, like, I'm at the point, like, right now, it's like, I'm not scared, but I know, like, it's a matter of time when I'm gonna get it. And I'll be honest with you, I'm not being careful on purpose. Like, I could be a little more careful, but at the same time, like, fuck this place. I want them to see like their actions created this.
Yeah.
This all could have been avoided at my workspace. So I want a 2-week vacation, man. Fuck y'all. And
It's
that's
actually-
what it is.
It's actually longer than that. It's 3.
Mm.
So you get 3 weeks off. It's 3. It has
Depending on your
3.
doctor.
I'm pretty sure at this
No,
point
no.
it's mandatory 3.
No.
It's through the health department. It's 21 days.
Hmm.
When you're on that close contact list, since you said that the guy that was working with you, as long as you're, was it close proximity for more than 15 minutes,
Here's the
and
thing.
he tests positive and you're the first contact person, it's 3 weeks.
Here's the thing though. That's only if that's reported and the actual Gesundheits, like the health department actually calls your employer and so like calls you physically. Until you get that call, there's nothing you can do.
Yeah.
And
my
guess
wife got
what?
it, luckily,
People are doing
from
that
them.
shit on purpose.
Hmm.
Like my work, that's why I said, fuck y'all. I want those 2 weeks or whatever, because no, like if I get it, because until then, until I get that phone call, I still have to go to work. And how they're trying to hide everything, keep shit under the rug. Guess what? I'm never gonna be told. I'm never gonna get that phone call.
At this point, I'm starting to think it's more of a cost-cutting measure.
It is.
As far as hospitals go, like being super concerned, like Germany. Like I'm not buying like all these fucking intensive care areas are filling up quickly. Oh my god, I'm not buying that bullshit. Like I'm
Me
just
neither.
not. I think it's actually a cost-cutting thing because I'm guessing when you get corona and serious, obviously it costs your health insurance company a pretty penny.
My nephew had it.
You gonna elaborate on that, or you just gonna leave it there?
Thanks for the cliffhanger, bud. Dun, dun, dun.
My nephew had it, but it was only, and actually one of my cousins too. It's like
I got black socks on.
The first 3 days it was real bad, and then it was just like normal life again.
Yeah. Look, I'm not downplaying corona.
I'm not trying to either.
What
I
I'm-
was hoping
what
that
I'm
more
telling
people
you
would
is-
die, but
It's just don't be surprised when people are like really going to start not giving a fuck. Like it's got to the point where like, look, I looked at it this way. The average man lives 75 years, right? 1 year of my life I have now spent pretty much locked at home, right? Not able to do anything. It sounds selfish as fuck, but it's my life, so it is what it is. Like no fucking football really, like no hanging out with friends, people I love, people I enjoy breaking bread with or drinking whiskey with, right? None of that shit. Like luckily we have Zoom, and this podcast weekly has been a lifesaver to get all the shit off my chest so we don't murder people. But like you're fucking with people's lives now. Like you're really generally impacting people and telling people who've owned businesses for 30 or 40 years, oh, we'll give you an interest-free loan to float you by. Like a lot of these places are just
Here's
getting
the thing,
by.
though.
Like it's ridiculous. Like,
Here's the thing that really sucks about that. Sorry to jump in, but to elaborate, I actually have a friend. She owns her own salon here, not too far from us. They filed for that. They got approved as like a small business loan or whatever, but it's through the government.
Yeah.
They haven't seen a single cent, like none of that, like the whole first, like that lockdown when it went from like April or like March, like I think it was April until when was that?
May
June?
at least. May, June, somewhere in there.
I think it was June or July when like the salons opened back up. Like they were closed for 4 months or
Mhm.
more. Guess what? She has 9 employees that she had to front out of all her like her own personal bank account, the mortgage for the salon, everything like that came out, and like they're banking on that money coming in. They still haven't gotten shit, and that's the problem. It's a reality for majority of this business owners, and this is something that you cannot survive. It doesn't matter. Even when you get that money, guess what? It's too fucking late. The
Yeah.
bed's been shit in and remade.
Well, it's kind of like the business I'm in as far as it goes with aerospace. We have suppliers literally who make one part for us, one single solitary part. That's like their business.
Yep.
And they have mom and pop place. They're 9 or 10 people, and they're fucking good at what they do. But the fact is that nobody's flying airplanes, so airplanes aren't breaking. Nobody needs parts. Like they're not building really any airplanes right now. They're expecting later this year a ramp up, mostly based off the U.S. progress with coronavirus, not Europe. But like, no, it's not the same. Like freight flights are going. That's great, but like not passenger flights.
No.
I'm pretty sure Harry can attest to this. And it's put these people out of business because they just can't float it. They're not, the owners aren't out to really make a huge profit. They usually pay their employees decent. So you fucked, you banged.
Yeah.
Because people are like, well, if you just put them on Kurzarbeit, which is, reduced hours, then you don't do. But the insurance cost still stays the same. Like they're paying half of your insurance. Like the insurance you see on your paycheck, that's only half. Your company pays the other half. And if you have 10 employees at 300 euros, that sounds like, 3,000 euros, but to a small business, that's a good amount of cash.
Yeah.
So-
And what people don't know about this reduced hours thing, at least in Germany, the government's going to call you back. You're going to have to pay the second half of that insurance.
Yeah,
Yep.
exactly. Right.
Yeah, it's crazy, man. It really is.
Yeah,
But
but on the other hand, that's where I think American optimism kicks in. I just like to take this moment to bless the hearts of the 65 million people that died and made that ultimate sacrifice so I could finally get around to reading Origin by Dan Brown. I really appreciate it, guys. Because otherwise I would have never, ever, ever had the time to do
Yeah.
that, especially at work, at my high-paid professional job. Um, thanks. Much appreciated.
But it is crazy. Like if you look stateside, people are still living their lives. My sister was just in Universal Studios in Orlando with
Universal
my nephew.
what?
Universal Studios.
Like Universal Studios?
I said studios.
You did not.
Okay.
Rewind the podcast. It was awesome. It sounded like a new chip.
Rewind the podcast.
But there is a thing that just came out today. I took a screenshot and sent it to the group. Americans that have been fully vaccinated are able to travel internationally without quarantine. That's pretty cool. So that's going to open up a little bit more business. But here's the thing, like, do you really want to go? You know what I mean? Like, what are you going to do? Where are you going to go? Like,
Nothing
hey,
here.
let's go to Germany and fucking do what?
Stay in your hotel
Like,
room.
what are you going to do? Sit in your hotel room. Guess what, bitch? You're not going to a bar at 9:00 at night. Your ass better be back in your hotel room by then.
Yeah.
That's like fucking England everywhere.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So it's crazy. And I think they were saying like they're still planning on Oktoberfest still going this year.
Nope.
Yeah.
Yeah, that won't happen.
They are?
Yeah.
Damn.
So we'll see what happens.
I don't think a lot.
I'm ready to go back. Like Dave, I would have stopped over yesterday, but I want to give it a few days, see what happens with me. I don't want to be that guy with you. You know what I mean?
I think it's good, brother. I think you did the right thing.
Yeah.
Like I don't know. My lung's still not back where it's supposed to be.
Exactly.
So I don't know. I don't know how I would react with Corona, but I do know that if you tell me I wear my mask all the time, that I'd be okay. That's what I do. So my whole rant earlier was based on the fact that you tell me to wash my hands, I have. You tell me to social distance, I have. You tell me to wear a mask, I have. Now, please tell me again why I can't go to a restaurant and eat outside.
Sounds
Please.
like the lyrics to a 2021 Beyonce single.
No shit, right? But seriously, like, tell me why we can't do some of this shit. Like, we have these huge plans for a football team, like of social distance fans, of like tracking all this shit, and it's a great plan. Tell me again why we can't have a season so far. Because of what? What are you concerned about? Like, what's the problem? Like, I don't care about 65-year-old people. I know that sounds fucked up, but I have my own life to live. Like,
Exactly. And are 65-year-old people coming to those games? Probably not.
No.
And even if they're going to, be smart about it. Make your own fucking decisions. If you go, then that's on you. If you don't go, okay, cool.
Yeah.
But let other people live their lives.
Yeah. You're keeping people trapped. And I feel bad for really young people. Like, you're really missing out on something. Like, you're 21, you missed a whole year of going to the club and potentially getting ass. That sucks.
But on the other hand, statistically, it's a lot of young people that are asking for harsher restrictions.
Yeah, which is weird.
That's because this generation's absolutely fucked from the get-go.
It is true.
Because they've been raised poorly. They've not been allowed to experience any form of failure. That means they don't have any self-awareness, which means they're always looking for a strong man to impose, or woman, any kind of leadership to impose rules on them by which they can feel safe. I think that's a big problem right now. Like being self-aware and being responsible are just traits that aren't applicable to a lot of modern day kids.
No.
I just opened up the Oktoberfest thing, and apparently you can still make a reservation.
Yeah, I told it's still they're
Jesus.
it's not canceled. They're still planning on it being going.
Yeah, but
So-
right now, any event like that, I think, is a lot like the Fire Festival, because if you make reservations now, I'm sure there's certain plans or packets or packages that you can reserve that are non-refundable, but they're also going to be very cheap. So in case it doesn't happen, a lot of people are gonna be stuck on the cost for the non-refundable ticket.
Exactly.
Boys, are we going?
Yeah, sure. Let's waste 200 euros on a non-refundable ticket and see where it goes. I'm in.
Like
Fuck
Harry,
Corona. I have a job.
like Harry. Me too. Like Harry, are you down to go? Like I'm dead serious.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I've
Let's
always
go.
wanted to go. I've
You've
always
never
wanted to
gone?
go. No. Always wanted to be to a true American festival, and I think Oktoberfest in Germany is one.
It is. It is. If you're
Yeah,
German,
just
there,
a bunch of German hillbillies getting drunk, pissing on themselves.
If you're
Sounds
German
exactly
and
like
Americans.
the festival.
if you're German and you ever wanted to see what it feels like to be a foreigner in Germany, go to Oktoberfest because you will definitely be the foreigner then.
Yep.
You'll be my date, Harry. Let's go. It'll be
Awesome.
fun. Well, you pick me up in the Tesla. I'll buy you Burger King on the way down. It'll be fun.
But we'll be
No,
making
man,
our-
you got to take the train.
Why?
So you booze
gay
the
or something?
whole way there. No, you have fun parking.
Nah,
You know what
I-
parking will cost you?
it will
at
cost me.
Oktoberfest?
It will cost me and Harry €0 because guess who lives in Munich?
Who?
I don't know.
Nerd.
Okay.
It will cost me zero for a hotel because if you go back to the last podcast that
Yeah,
Nerd
that's
was
fine.
on,
You stay. Yes, you stay by Nerd. That's fine. But does he have a parking spot for y'all?
he does.
Probably
I've been-
not.
he does. I've been to his place.
Okay.
Would be just fine. We got it all sorted out.
We just-
Bobby, if you want to go, we can pick you up in the test, man.
Yeah, let's do it.
We'll go in that crazy mode. What is that mode, Harry, that you have in that?
Ludicrous.
Ludicrous.
Yeah, we'll go in that mode the whole way down.
Oh.
Sanity mode, dude.
By
Let's
the
get
way-
fucking for 100% charge, only 30 kilometers out of that bitch. Let's do it.
Dude, I've been there. I've been
I
there.
wanted to ask,
Fucked up.
what kind of Tesla do you have anyway?
I have the Model S Performance.
Ah, okay.
Basically the fastest thing that was on the road until they put out the Plaid one, which
Yeah.
really sucks now. But on the positive side, that's what I wanted to talk about also. As I was playing around with the Tesla app, I found out that I was one of the people that were handpicked by a Tesla algorithm to beta test the full self-drive autopilot for free. So
Nice.
yeah, so right now I have like until I think it runs till April 8th or something. I have the full beta self-drive autopilot and the summon, which is absolutely useless because you have to like be in the line of sight of your car. You can only be like 13 feet away,
Yeah.
and
Oh.
it really doesn't work too well. We can try it on
Actually,
the pod.
you know what's cool though about that though? Like if my buddy on his, like if you're in a parking spot and you come up and somebody parks like an asshole and they're too close to you, you can back your car out, then get in and take off.
That's good. Yes, that's a
that's-
very good aspect.
Yeah.
The car that I'm actually looking at getting has that option too.
What are you looking at?
The new Tucson.
Okay. I
Nice.
didn't know they had that. Cool.
Very cool.
But it's only for that purpose. What Bobby just said. It's only for going straight forward and
Yeah,
back. for the
you
tight
can
parking.
only go straight
Mm.
forward and backwards. Yep. So I don't know how you guys are feeling, but we're coming up to like 2 hours here, so we need to wrap this shit up.
Never need to wrap it up. Never wrap it up.
Oh, I leave it in.
Just wing it.
I leave it unwrapped and leave it in, but that's something different than the
Yes.
podcast.
So did Dave, apparently. Got him in a world of
Yeah.
shit.
Yeah. It is what it is, guys. It is what it is. All right, guys. Well, it is actually officially at the 2 hour mark as we speak right now.
Yep.
So we either keep it going for the next 3 hours or we call it a
Nope.
night. Bobby, you got important shit to do tomorrow? Like, I don't know, putting a toilet
Yeah.
in? All right. You
So-
I ask this every week and I'll ask it again. Do you need Chris to come give you a hand?
Yes, I actually do need some help.
You do? Why? What's up? What's up?
Drywall.
Oh yeah, I'm busy. So
Let me just
actually,
look at my schedule because I wanted to be back in Gießen soon. Is it going to be like soon that you're doing this, Bobby?
I'll be
Tomorrow.
done drywalling tomorrow. I plan on having the heated floor in and all the concrete work done by next weekend, and I want to start tiling the week after and be fucking done with this thing.
Well, if you start in about 5 hours, I could make it and help you and then be back in time for late shift. If that's what you wanna do.
No, I got it covered.
Okay.
And did you not hear Bobby
Actually-
might be corona positive? So
Here's the thing though. I have enough cables where we can socially do this shit. You come to Gießen next time, give us a heads up. Let's do a fucking thing. Let's spread up. Like I'll be in the garden house. I'll run you guys out. You guys like we could do it on the patio in front of the garden house. And everybody be distance and let's fucking booze it up.
are we grilling?
I don't know. Probably we can.
My fat ass wants to know if there's food. That's what I'm asking.
Yeah, we can do that.
Can we get Wise here as well? Is that possible?
It all depends on when.
Next week?
Nope.
Nope.
I got my kids.
I can't do next week.
All right. Well, we'll
No,
figure it
next
out.
time, yeah, Harry, give us a heads up before you come to Gießen next
Yeah,
time. Then we'll
will do.
figure it out from there.
Cool.
Yeah.
Cool.
All right, guys.
Thanks for stopping in this week. Again, if you guys have any kind of funny clips that you come across, listener wise, take a note of which podcast episode it was on and the time mark and send it to one of us, and we'll try to edit it into this stuff for the intro and outro music. All right.
Definitely needed.
And please like, share, and subscribe to us on YouTube and wherever you can find your podcasts.
That's right.
So
Do that.
thanks. Anything else, guys? No.
No, Bobby,
No.
you're in a hurry. You're in a hurry to get off, obviously. And no, man, it's all good. Hey,
Good seeing the three of you. Happy Easter.
same. man.
Happy
Yeah.
Easter.
All right, guys.
Bye.
Bye.